Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your main man, your Emerald City chef, J. Rue, back with something special today. So in case you wonder, what the heck is this? I've never seen this before. This is actually an Asian vegetable, otherwise known as Ipomoea aquatica. So it's basically a semi-aquatic tropical plant grown as a leaf vegetable, mainly in swamps or creeks. Otherwise, the other name for this is Chinese spinach, swamp cabbage, or Kang Kong. So this is what the grocery stores usually wrap it up as, put it in plastic and then tie it together like this. So let me open this up so you get a better look at this. So basically, this grows in water or also on wet soil. So it's a fairly adaptable plant that can grow almost anywhere. And since it has been introduced in the United States, it has been classified or known as an invasive species solely due to its fast growth rates. And mainly grown or known as in Florida and Texas. Now the reason why they classify it as invasive species is because it blocks the flow of water. Alright, so it grows at a fast rate and it blocks the flow of water. So let me zoom in before I try to cook this. I'll be actually stir frying this in the wok with plenty of garlic and ginger, and I'll be using shrimp sauce. So the Chinese people among us probably know what this is. So you can either use the other option, which is I forgot what we call it, like custard or something, stinky custard. But shrimp sauce will also work. So this is like a very fine and salty blend of ingredients from shrimp, I believe. See, ingredient made by whole shrimp. Pretty low in calories. A thick, pungent sauce made from fresh silver shrimps. It's great for marinating, steaming, or stir frying. Alright, so let me do a little preparation before I go ahead and cook it. So what you want to do is just chop it at around 3 inches in length, just along the side of it, like I have here. Here I have it all cut and washed, ready to cook. In case I forgot to mention, the Chinese people in the Cantonese usually call this as the Ong Choy. Alright, so I have my garlic and ginger chopped up and my wok hot and ready to rumble. Alright, let's put a little bit of oil, and I'll be using a little bit of salt and crushed red pepper, and of course with my shrimp paste. So make sure you use enough oil to cover the wok so it doesn't stick. Alright, let that get hot for about a few seconds. Throw in all your garlic and ginger so you can bring out the flavor of those, which will blend well with the Ong Choy. This is actually one of my favorite Asian vegetables, or vegetables in general. Alright, let this simmer for about 10 seconds or so. Alright, that looks ready. So I'm using half of my Ong Choy from the package. It looks like a lot, but it shrinks and it will look smaller once you cook it. Alright, so let's throw this in the wok. And no, I have the temperature on high. So with a spatula or cooking utensil, make sure you stir fry it and don't let it become, stable, static. So now add your crushed red pepper, like it's spicy. A little bit of salt, and you don't have to put any if you don't want it, because the shrimp paste has plenty of sodium in it. That's enough of that. And stir fry that for about 1 minute. See how that's shrinking already? So you want to use a big spoonful, or depending how flavorful or salty you want it, of the shrimp paste. Actually, that is a good amount. Spread it all over. Keep on stir frying it for another minute or so, and then we're gonna add a little bit of water because it's gonna get dry. Wow, that aroma. Wow. At least. So this is the thing about shrimp paste. I don't think non-Asians might appreciate it because it might be kind of weird or stinky. Kind of like a fishy, kind of like a tight, little bit nasty smell to it. Kind of like if you eat stinky tofu, I guess. But I think Asians definitely appreciate this more. So now we're going to add a little bit of water. Not too much. Just enough to coat it. Just enough. And just let that cook for another 2 minutes or so, and that should be ready. Because you don't want it to be too yellow and overly done. So the total cooking time is about 4 to 5 minutes, depending on how you want the texture. So it's finally done, and this is how it looks like after 4 to 5 minutes of cooking. So you have other options, like you add chicken or beef or even shrimp along with it. So now let me plate it and we'll try and see what it tastes like. Ta-da! Look at how beautiful that looks, like a work of art. So I noticed that my whole house probably smells like the shrimp paste, but that's alright. To me, I enjoy the smell. So let me zoom in on this. See the crushed red pepper? Oh, you definitely can't miss that shrimp paste smell. So notice I have a bed of rice, so it goes perfect with something so tasty and slightly, more salty than regular food. So you definitely want some filler and some bland grain to go with that. So that's why I chose the steamed rice. So let me try this. Delicious. That's definitely the way to go. Perhaps next time I add some beef to make it even more better, more tastier. So there you have it. How to stir fry or cook ong choy. This dish, I will give it a 88%. So until next time,